So Artur Beterbiev has a little situation going on with Callum Smith. Back in December, he had a Vada test that kind of was faulty. He had a little situation. That's all allegedly too, but he had a little faulty test result. They said that it was atypical. Wasn't something that it just wasn't either positive or negative. So, but they consider it negative though. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it was negative, and it's all allegedly. But they're accused. People are trying to say that maybe that he, you know what I'm saying, just accusations coming out. But maybe he was tampering with some things. But like Beterbiev said, he's never did drugs before. And he's a clean athlete. He put a statement out. I know one of the reporters wrote a story on, I'm not going to say his name, but he wrote a story on the test results. And Eddie Hearn said that if it was one of his fighters, you know what I'm saying, he'll have 400 microphones stuffed in his face, you know what I'm saying? And he just kind of surprised at, I guess, the reaction of everybody, but he has to realize that no one really understands what's really going on. If he does have a situation where he's kind of in a situation where he doesn't have a So right now, Artur Beterbiev, he's pretty hot about the situation, as I would too, because if I know I haven't been doing anything wrong, and a couple of days before the fight comes out, got a little situation going on, guys are kind of juggling around the idea of me not being a clean fighter. I'm at the end of my career, at the pinnacle of my career, you know what I'm saying, the highest I've put on display, and people are basically saying I'm just not the guy right now, and I haven't been doing things on the straight and narrow. That kind of, you know what I'm saying, that kind of messes up his image and what he brings to the table. So he doesn't like that. From the face-off today, seemed like he was pretty mad. He was professional about it, but this ain't no marketing scheme, you know what I'm saying, that's going on. They really trying to say something went wrong with the Vada testing, and they just throwing out what happened, basically. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really went out the ordinary. He didn't fail nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why something that happened early December is starting to come around now. Because last week, because they already known about this if it happened in December. So last week it was not an issue, but now all of a sudden he's being questioned about being a clean fighter. So it's definitely something that I don't like. I don't like to hear stuff like that. Definitely when you get this close to a fight. And then Callum Smith and Eddie Hearn the last week have been saying how the guy's gonna get knocked out and he's just not at that level. So I don't like hearing stuff like that. And then when you turn around and after that, we're back in a situation where we're talking about whether he's a clean fighter or not. When did we start deciding whether he was clean or not? Or trying to figure out whether he was or not? Because from what I've seen, a lot of, and let's just be real, I'm gonna be honest with you. From a lot of the matches I've seen, guys had a chance to beat him. It wasn't like he was overpowering guys with just some kind of extraordinary power. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this when he was in the Olympics. He was doing the Olympics on the national teams, different things like that. So he's been doing this kind of thing for a while now. So as far as the way he's fighting, it's not like he just got in this style or this situation and now all of a sudden he's knocking guys out. That's definitely not the situation. But he's trying to make it seem like, I don't know, man. They be doing a lot of woofing last week. They was talking about how they gonna knock the guy out and he ain't at that level, and now all of a sudden they nervous. So that's kind of odd to me. I don't really understand that. First they were talking about knocking him out, now they don't know what situation they in as far as being able to compete with him. But he's at a way different level though than what they're trying to make it seem. It's not that he needs to be on some kind of enhancer or something like that. But from what I'm seeing now, if this happens a lot more as far as people bringing it up, it's gonna be something that he gonna have to address a lot more as far as professionally, because for what I've seen, he ain't had no. First of all, why would he even get Vada tested? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing about it. He wasn't even getting Vada tested. A lot of these guys don't even want to get Vada. When everybody else was talking about the Pacquiao thing back in the day about getting Vada, nobody made a big deal. When Floyd Mayweather brought it up, it was such a big deal. And then, bro, you got all these other guys. It's just not good right now. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole situation, and then all this things about guys' test results and things like that. I mean, it was reported for a reason. If they would have had an issue with it, those guys would have said something for Vada, which they did, but it wasn't an issue. But to bring that up, I don't know. They stirring the pot a little bit. To be honest with you, this gonna turn out good for the bettors. If you want a better knockout, hey, this might be a good chance, man. We ain't heard nobody try to rile up Beterbiev like that. I don't know if this is a strategy or what, but at the end of the day, unless Vada come out here and say, hey, he did X, Y, and Z, the fight gonna go on, and Callum Smith possibly gonna get knocked out at a higher rate now. For him to say that, yeah, he definitely got a higher chance of getting knocked out. I don't know why he would make those comments. Well, he didn't make any crazy comments. They were just saying, like, hey, they had some results that was kind of shaky, but at the same time, though, let's be honest, most of these guys out here have had results that shaky. For him to be on the side of Eddie Hearn and have that situation with Dillian White and Conor Bean, I would think they would have some kind of leniency with a guy, knowing that their team has been on that side of things as well. But to sit up here and just kind of lean into it, but he probably just, like he said, if that would have been us, nah, bro, like, at the end of the day, you got people from your own country saying this. You acting like it's just some random people saying this. That's the thing about it. They're acting like these test results came from another country. This is people that came from where you're from. This is definitely not something that's just made up. This is your countrymen that said, hey, we don't like these results right here. They're kind of shaky. What's up with these results? But that's going to make for an entertaining fight, man. I think the press conference and the build-up, well, the press conference was today, but the build-up tomorrow, as far as with the weigh-in, I think that's going to be next level with the things they have going on right now. To kind of bring that information out right now, to say that he's doing those certain things and not doing them, but to bring those results out right now, and they happened, what, over a month ago? Yeah, I think that was just something they're trying to get under his skin about. Because at this time right now, having him going to fight calm like he regularly does, that's probably not something they want to just go through with. So at this time right now, they're probably like, hey, let's get him riled up. Because at the end of the day, saying this in the media, yeah, you're going to have it to where everyone's talking about it, but it's not going to change the fact that he still got to get in the ring and fight this man. And it's definitely not going to be an easy fight. I don't know. From what I seen in the face-off, I'm definitely going with Beterbiev, man. from what I seen in the face-off. Callum Smith, he got a height advantage and a reach advantage, but that means nothing. I can already see how close Callum Smith let Beterbiev up to him at the weigh-in that he gonna have some trouble. I'm like, man, he didn't even give him no space. He was just all, I guess that's how it's gonna go in the fight. That'll be a good little way to find out what the distance is gonna be in the fight. Because from what I've seen, not a good strategy. They were trying to question his age. I know he turns 39 in like a week and a half, so they're trying to count on that to be something that'll help him have a drop off as far as with his skills and talent just overall. And I don't think it's gonna work. I don't feel like he's gonna fall off a cliff that fast. And then the way his style is, it's not really to the point where he'll have to rely on just his physical ability. A lot of these guys, they end up beating themselves. They don't even come in shape like that. I feel like Callum Smith, that kind of what hurt him against Canelo. He wasn't in shape. Even though he did go the whole 12 rounds. It still wasn't, I think he still went the whole 12 rounds. Can't really remember. I think he did. But that's not something that really going to affect him in this fight as far as if he goes the same way he did against Canelo. It won't be such a big deal. Because in this fight right here, he's going to have to fight all the way through. All the way through. You know what I'm saying? Going 12, being the first guy to go 12, it won't be a big deal if he does it. But if it does to some people, that'll just show how, but this is a close fight though. People expect Callum Smith to win, so if he goes 12, that shouldn't be a big deal. I mean, if it does, I mean, a lot of people just really didn't give Callum Smith a chance then. I guess it wasn't a 50-50 fight like they saying. But I don't know if this is gonna work, man. The whole testing thing to kind of bring this up now. If you would have said this a couple of weeks ago, I would have been like, oh, okay, he's serious about it. But y'all been new about this. Y'all ain't really said nothing. I just watched a whole interview about you. I think guys getting scared now, man. I think that's really going on. Definitely, I think that's what's going on. He had to put out a statement and stuff for what, though? I wouldn't even put no statement out. I would have said, hey, Vada did what they need to be, what they said needs to be done. I took the test. They ain't asked me for no redos. They got what they needed. But that's gonna be a good fight though. This just made it way better. I definitely think it's gonna be a knockout. I just don't know if it's gonna be early or late. That's all I don't know right now. Is it early or late? Cause me personally, I have to go back and look. I haven't seen anybody get him riled up or anything. So if we kind of make this kind of, hey, it's definitely gonna be a good strategy. Hopefully they think he can't fight good when he's mad. You know, so when he's very angry, hopefully they think he's not focused and they'll work to their advantage. But I highly doubt it though. I feel like if they know they're doing, I just feel like if they know they doing certain things like that, they know what's going on. They know what this will cause Beterbiev to do and how he'll act and look at things, but I don't know. That's something he got to go through with the reporter as well. The reporter put it out as well. I guess he got the information from Vada, or I think Vada put the information out publicly though. I don't know. It's my first time hearing about it though. I thought I guess Vada put it out a while ago, but That's my first time hearing about it. I thought the reporters would have said something about it already, but I guess they didn't really dig into it really. I don't think it's much of a story, to be honest with you. Because I know a few guys right now that's possibly using enhancements and people aren't even questioning them, so I wasn't reading too much into it, to be honest. Not on my end. Because a lot of these guys, people don't even question anyways when it comes to certain things like that. Y'all see guys be jumping divisions all the time and y'all don't ever say, oh. But the guys who's in one weight division, you're kind of like, nah, that don't make a whole lot of sense to me. Definitely doesn't. But we definitely see what's going on. They just trying to use a strategy because if Beterbiev was juicing on stuff, people wouldn't even come close to even beating him or something. A lot of fights he was actually down, man. He wasn't blowing people out in a lot of fights. A lot of these guys just quit, man. Their stamina just wasn't there. He wasn't overpowering them. Their stamina just wasn't there. They folded. He put them in a fight that they just couldn't handle, and they folded. They live a fighter lifestyle, they don't. I know one thing. At 38, 39, they ain't gonna be doing what he doing. So, he live a fighter lifestyle, they don't. That's just how it goes sometimes. But to put this out there in fight week, oh man, that's dirty. That's dirty. They talking about if it was our event, it would be all over the place. There'd be reporters all in our face. That's some of the most hated. Bro, them dudes some haters over there, bro. If it was our event, we'll have microphones all in our face. That's the most jealous, hater stuff I ever heard in my life. You got a chance to take that man belt. You finna get in the ring though, right? So obviously you think he clean. Obviously you know he clean, you finna get in the ring. So, hey man, they tap dancing, they scared. Expect the knockout. It's gonna be punishment. He might not even knock him out. He might just make him quit. He gonna get on the stool and say, yeah, I'm done. My stomach hurt. That's definitely what's gonna happen. So, Beterbiev, man, they put him in a position. I like this though. You know why I like it? Because now he got a reason to go out there. He got an extra fire on him now. They lit a fire on him. I'm glad they did this. Now we get to see how he fight anger. Yes. I'm talking about madman. Yeah, before he go out before his career over with, we get to see how he fight madman. I'm definitely ready to see this. I'm definitely ready. It's gonna be a highlight though. It's gonna be a hard fight, man. These guys ain't gonna be able to handle him. It's gonna be a very hard fight. I hope Callum Smith ready though. I definitely hope he ready. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.